Okay, the Destiny thing. This has been kind of brewing. You know, this tweet we're looking at here, this goes back a few days ago. This is Pixie at Pixie Love, I guess a Twitch streamer, I assume. She says, on November 29th, the streamer Destiny non-consensually shared my nudes, making me a victim of revenge porn. I will be suing him in federal court. Here is my story. I will be suing Stephen Kenneth Bunnell II. I wish I had a number after my name. On November 29th, I learned that the streamer Destiny had non-consensually shared pornographic content of me. My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away. I am at least the third person he has done this to. I hope to be the last. I've known Destiny for around 5 to 6 years and often find myself in heavy disagreement. Despite this, I do my best to see the best sides of all people, try my hardest to spread positivity, yada, yada, yada. When I was 19, over 5 years ago, I was extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered. Being severely terrified of leading someone on or sexual assault, I thought I could trust Destiny, who I had multiple long conversations with regarding consent and boundaries. You can imagine my surprise when I discovered he distributed pornographic content. Yes, you read that right. God, it's so wordy and self-righteous, these things, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. She's got like a fundraiser raising money for the lawsuit. She's raised $16,000 thus far. I do not understand why Destiny would knowingly and willingly put me in a position where I would receive nonstop sexual abuse and harassment. You know, the problem with these people is they make up these fake rules about sexual morality. So they think that you can be promiscuous and do all kinds of, you know, debased, degrading things, but that it's all moral as long as there's consent involved or whatever. And then they're shocked to discover that the people engaging this behavior aren't as moral as they pretend to be, don't actually care about any of this shit as much as they pretend to. The betrayal, coupled with the hundreds of messages I've received filled with sexual harassment and abuse, have left me feeling hopeless and devoid of almost all happiness. I will be suing him for violating U.S. Federal Code 15 U.S.C. 6851 civil action relating to disclosure of intimate images and for publication of private facts in Florida. I will be seeking emotional and punitive damages. I've been told that a court case like this could potentially cost tens of thousands of dollars, yada, yada, yada. Destiny apologizing to me for his actions. Ugh, there shouldn't be. No, I'm so sorry. There's literally zero excuse. I'd had phone convos and stuff with this person. They were fairly close to me. It's worthless to say it at this point, but I'm super sorry. There's literally no excuse. I won't say or confirm anything about them. If there's any particular action or thing I can do, just let me know. Yeah, well, apparently it's pay her $1 million is the answer to that question. Downplaying the pain I felt. I'll take that one at face value. Destiny offering to pay some bills, I guess, to try to make me feel better. This feels super lame, and I don't at all want to imply that somehow just giving you money helps anything go away or fixes anything for you. But if you have any bills or owe money or anything or have any financial stuff I can help with, I can at the very least chip in and help with any of that. So it's at least one less thing you have to worry about or stress over while you're worrying and getting through this. Well, what a stand-up guy. What a good guy Steven is. I said this yesterday, but it's very, when these male feminists, these people who push this retard feminist bullshit, when they get hoisted by their own petards. The fuck is a petard? William Shakespeare's play Hamlet. Petard from 17th century manuscript military designs. When these male feminists get hoisted by their own petards, it's very funny to me, and I think he's going to have a hard time with this lawsuit. I think he's probably going to lose or settle this lawsuit. That's my prediction. And if he doesn't settle and it goes to trial, hope you don't get a feminist judge, broski. Hope you don't get a progressive feminist judge ruling on your case. That would be a shame. Destiny is being sued for sharing revenge porn allegedly. Reddit mods are now deleting any discussion about it on r/Destiny. I want to make a short post that goes over a few things regarding the sub and my positions. Imagine your life is being a Destiny stan and then this shit comes out, okay? The sub will for the foreseeable future be strictly politics and online memes, what it normally is about 85% of the time. I understand that people want to talk about Destiny, the leaks, the pending litigations, and all of your feelings about them, but there's been so many posts just asking, what do we do now as far as the subreddit is concerned? What we are going to do is have the subreddit be focused on politics in a critical time for the US as the Trump administration is under. Let's not get sidetracked by the fact that our poster child, our mentor, our role model is a pervert who's undergoing all kinds of litigations and legal issues over his perverted activity. Let's not get sidetracked by all that, okay? We're not going to be talking about that. What does this mean for Destiny-related posts? They'll be deleted. We've had moderators choose to step away from the community and fully support them in that choice. From here forward, I will only be speaking on behalf of myself. Spent the entire weekend after Thanksgiving moderating the subreddit. Imagine this is your life. It's like Thanksgiving and you have time off and you're like, I've got to watch the Destiny subreddit and make sure nobody's posting the video of him sucking dick. Oh my God. You know who's got to be really enjoying themselves right now is Mr. Girl. Our boy Max Carson has got to be feeling really vindicated. 16 hours a day on the holidays cleaning up Destiny's dick sucking videos. I remembered more in that time than I think I had in the month prior. Oh, removed more, sorry. Before you say I was sweeping, understand that leaked or not, there's no way we are allowing pornographic content to be posted here. The issue is I had to see all of that shit being posted because people just couldn't help themselves. I know about as much as you guys do regarding this situation. It's not great. It's not great. Ooh, he leaked other people's porn non-consensually and now it's out on the internet and the person involved is humiliated. I gotta say, it's not great. It's not a great look for our guy. It's terrible. And I think that whatever means to remedy the situation should be found. I continue to stay here because I enjoy this community. Blah, blah, blah. Edit locked. You just can't help yourselves but comment on these things when I specifically asked you not to. So he makes a thread. He makes a big post about his thoughts, but he's like, don't talk about it. And then people talk about it. He's like, that's it. I'm locking the post. Man, Reddit.
Straight sex cult shit, dude. Straight up. I've often maintained the position that they behave like a cult and doing weird sex pest behavior and sex crimes potentially further solidifies that.
Accurate assessment from the trick who goes to brothels. It is sex pest and perhaps criminal, as we'll see with this tweet from Sherry. Destiny has blocked me and banned me and people supporting me from his community. I have not done anything besides ask him for an explanation, as I was assured this was something he didn't do to me. When I wasn't given one privately, I spoke publicly. I am not involved in any lawsuit or coordinating with anyone seeking justice due to the leaks in November, though they have had my empathy and support in their efforts. It is only yesterday I became aware that Destiny had recorded me while we had sex without my consent, and with no regard for me also shared that recording to others. You know, I mean, I say this a million times a week at this point, but if you just live your life according to God's laws, you're not going to get into these problems, full stop. Destiny sharing non-consensual pornographic videos of people who he recorded on the sly, recorded them without them knowing. 2 women now have let me know they have received sexual recordings taken of me in November 2023 without my consent. It is very sex cultish behavior. You're having sex with other women, you're filming it, and then you're sending this to like other women who you're trying to like groom into the sex cult. It is very sex cultish like. I thank them so much for their concern. No amount of public humiliation will ever make me regret being made aware of what was done to me. I will be filing a police report and pressing charges. Yesterday when I saw this, I looked up revenge porn laws in California, where I know Destiny lives. I don't know about Sherry, but for a first offense, you know, you can face up to 6 months in prison. Obviously, people don't generally get the most extreme punishments, and it's I'll say it now, it's very unlikely Destiny is going to jail. It's very unlikely he is going to be incarcerated over this. But something that is really bad for him is the fact that she did not consent to be filmed to begin with. That makes it worse. Most revenge porn cases is when you consented, you shared the images or whatever that got leaked. So this is more egregious than just your average revenge porn case. Be a shame if Destiny ended up in the pen. A lot of Nazis for you to punch in jail there, Destiny. A lot of Nazis for you to de-radicalize in the slammer. Be a real shame if that happened. Again, not super likely, but we'll see. We'll see if the police even decide and the prosecutors that they can press charges at all on this. Not a good situation to be in, though. Not the kind of thing you want people talking about. This chick was involved in the Mr. Girl report. I can't remember her name, but she was one of the people who basically came out. Lavaloon, thank you, Kozer. That's her. She talked to Mr. Girl and said that Destiny basically groomed her, basically like promised her clout in exchange for sex. And she says, "This is Brianna Wu speaking about how I gave all of my DMs with Destiny to my friend Mr. Girl Returns, someone investigating Destiny for sexual impropriety and abuse. Brianna is seen calling me a sex criminal for making Destiny's treatment and words, no pornography available to the investigation." So her showing like leaked chats that she had with Destiny, Brianna Wu called her a sex criminal. Let's see the videotape here.
You can't also feel that the destiny has been violated here. I certainly would feel horrible if someone released something like that out to the public. She seems to, there's no part of her brain that seems to go, this is wrong, this is inappropriate, this is a violation of boundaries. And it's very offensive to me that she is calling herself the victim of harassment when she's out there committing what I consider to be a low-level sex crime.
Low-level sex crime. And then here's Brianna Wu talking about Destiny leaking people's pornographic videos. "I care about both of them. Pixie is a good friend and someone I've worked with on several projects. She's talented, fun to work with, and yada, yada, yada. They both deserve their day in court. I'm not here to weigh in on what's ultimately between them. I've offered no opinion on this action privately. I just want to be honest about where I'm coming from. Adulting can be awkward like this." Oh yeah, that's what you guys are doing. You're doing some hardcore adulting. "I do hope people let the legal process play out instead of turning this into content or drama. It's a serious situation for both of them, and they both deserve better than the avalanche of shitty clickbait that's to come." You know, hey man, when you're a big streamer or a big whatever, you're a big celebrity and you have lots of money and lots of girlfriends, you're gonna get these people coming after you, which is a reason to not do it. It's to not let your dick lead you down these rabbit holes of problems. And I don't know what the situation is with XQC, but like Destiny definitely did some shit that is going to probably get him in some degree of trouble. This isn't like one of these bullshit Me Too things. He can't do what he did. Laws against it. And he's probably going to lose his lawsuit or have to settle for a decent chunk of change. He's also already losing sponsorships. Ground News states they are terminating their partnership with Destiny after a viewer emailed them about the revenge porn controversy. Destiny's ex-wife has come out in support of Pixie and her start of a lawsuit against Destiny. So here's Melina, Destiny's ex-wife. "You should all go support Pixie. All of this is really horrible, and I don't want to make a public statement just yet, but I think you all should praise how brave she is doing this." I mean, that's basically the Destiny situation in a nutshell. Hey, what up, family? I'm a ding dong. It is I, your boy LP, and the clip you just watched is from my live stream show, The Daily Cope, which I do 4 to 5 times a week on Rumble, Odyssey, and my other YouTube channel. I will link all of them below if you want to check it out. And thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.